What's up, YouTube? It's Pat Brady, Personal Touch Show, and I'm here with
Yoda.
If you haven't already, please share and subscribe to the Personal Touch. Like for us and comment, and we appreciate all the support we've gotten so far. Really more than y'all know. So thank you for the continued support to our page and to our show and our clips and everything like that. So thank you. All right, so this week I'm gonna be giving the quote of the week, quote of the day, and it's coming straight from the Daily Bread. You dig what I'm saying? The student is not above the teacher, but everyone who is fully trained will be like the teacher. So I'm going to say that again. The student is not above the teacher, but everyone who is fully trained will be like the teacher. And that's from Luke 6:40. And my quote of the week, the reason why I picked that to be quote of the week, because, I feel like, you're not above the creator. You dig what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, the bigger example, God is the teacher. If you look at it, the overarching, God is your teacher at the end of the day. But I'm gonna bring it down to a simpler level where, like maybe like your karate trainer. You dig? You shouldn't be going out your way to be your trainer. You know what I'm saying? When you're the student, you shouldn't be going out your way to be the teacher. You dig? Because you have a lot of learning to do first. Now, what you should go out and do is to try to be and do the things that your trainer does to be a better student. You dig what I'm saying? So don't try to be your trainer. Do what your trainer is training you to do. You dig what I'm saying? Be like your trainer. So if like I said, give an example. Don't try to be God. You dig? Don't try to play a role of God or be Jesus Christ. You dig? And be Him. Try to be like Him when it comes to love, caring, and understanding. And we talked, like we said, unconditional love towards people. You dig what I'm saying? The qualities. Try to be and do the things that God does. You dig what I'm saying? The quality of things, like, you know what I'm saying? Care for people even though they could be sinners. You dig what I'm saying? Being here even when you're not praying every day. You dig what I'm saying? Those type of things. Just the teachings. Focus on being great at the teachings and not being the teacher. You dig what I'm saying? You have anything to say on that? I mean, that's kind of the basis of it, but
Yeah, much could be said about what you just said. I mean, you really gave a lot that we can think about. But the interesting thing is, you point out what came to mind was having the right teacher. You were saying God, and the thing I like about God, which is we follow Jesus. The best teacher is the ones that demonstrate opposed to run their mouth. And Jesus was a demonstrator, and to be fully trained, to watch what Jesus done, such as He was always concerned about other people's situations. And so by Him being a doer, puts you in the best position to learn because you see what He do. You read what He do.
But you're not trying to be and hold that position like I'm God out here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you're not above the teacher. You dig what I'm saying? Right. But when it comes to like you said, just the training, and I'm just gonna look at this right here. Everyone who's fully trained will be like their teacher. So you don't have to be God, but you can be like God. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And His qualities, the good things that He's doing. You dig? So focus on that when it comes to the full training of, learning from your teacher. You dig what I'm saying? Everyday life. You dig what I'm saying? Like teaching just how to be there for somebody no matter what. You dig what I'm saying? No matter what they're going through, what they're saying through, being there for them. You dig what I'm saying? That takes teaching from the teacher. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
And another thing, the word fully. Once you read it again, the word fully captured my attention. Fully trained. I mean, totally prepared, totally equipped. Can't get it no better than that. Fully trained.
Yeah, and people try to be like, and that goes back to why it's saying like you're not above the teacher, because some people aren't fully trained. They want to be the teacher. And that's why you need a teacher to fully train you so you can be like the teacher. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Not the teacher. You
Right.
want to be like the teacher, because then eventually one day you might be in a position of teaching. You did, but you gotta be the trainee first. You know, you have to be fully trained
Right.
first. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I agree. I agree.
Yeah, so, you know, once again, like I said, my quote, you know, don't try to be the teacher, man. It's a lot of learning to be done. You dig, whether it be from the creator, which is God, or just learning from your neighbor, learning from your co-worker. You dig what I'm saying? People that may have more knowledge than you. You dig what I'm saying? You can learn something every day, but every time you learn something, it should be an opportunity to be learning something better. You dig what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. So that is the quote of the week. You dig what I'm saying?
The subject of this week is exciting. This is a great subject. The grace of God, grace, kindness, favor. What a place to be in. God's grace. I'd like to read the scripture that I have. It says, and God is able to make all grace, every favor and every earthly blessing come in abundance to you, so that you may always, under all circumstances, regardless of the need, have complete sufficient in everything, being completely self-sufficient in Him, and having abundance for every good work of active charity, grace, God's favor. What a privilege to be under grace.
Going off the, you know, the grace aspect, you know, and most of the time you don't even be deserving God's grace, but God's so special and wonderful. You get that grace, and it goes back to the quote of the week of, you know, doing like your teacher, you dig, and spreading that grace to people as well. Because God, like you said, God's grace is just out of this world. You'll have a situation where, you know, you probably should be tripping. I know it's plenty of people that maybe lost their job, you dig, you still got God's grace on you, a place to stay, food to eat, you still got your brain intact, you dig what I'm saying? And you still trust Him enough that boom, next thing you know, you could get provided with another job, you dig what I'm saying? As fast as you lost one, that's God's grace, you did, because you kept just focusing on the good things He was doing for you instead of the bad things, because God's grace is everywhere. It's even in the bad things that you think is happening in your life. You dig what I'm saying? Because even when people think it's good and bad, when it's God, it's good and good. That's how I look at it. It's good and good. It's not a bad, because there's always something you can learn from the bad. So you can get some grace from bad situations, correct?
Yeah, grace. Yeah, when you mention bad, bad is opportunities for God to actually shine in the situation.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on now. We talking about the God that created everything. So when the bad situations come up, and you're under grace,
mm-hmm.
it's just a position of God using your situation.
Yeah.
To show how the favor that you have, the privilege you have of being connected to Him.
Yeah. And some people like don't even look at it as like grace. They think it's like, oh, I gotta go. You're not going through something, like you said. God could be having you grace on you from taking something away from you. You dig what I'm saying? That you think is bad. You dig, taking something, taking you out of an environment. You know what I'm saying? Having grace and mercy on you, taking you out of an environment. For the street cats, you know what I'm saying? They got out the streets. You feel what I'm saying? God had grace in your life. You feel what I'm saying? Every bullet, every time you didn't get locked up, every time you didn't get time for a long time. Grace, man. Even when even like you said, go back to jobs, or even when you coming to work late and doing what you want to do, you still have a job. God having grace on you, even when it's a bad moment. You know what I'm saying? And people don't look at it like that though.
Right, like for instance, favor when people walk out your life and you thinking they're your friends.
Or girlfriend, wife, boyfriend,
Yeah.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? That could have been grace that God even removed them from your life. And it's not like it's damning them or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
God just need to remove you from that situation, and that's the blessing. That's the grace right there.
Right.
He gracefully got you out of that situation. He did.
Yeah, you know, another thing when I was sitting up here listening to you, what came to mind was the key thing is to understand how to get under that grace, to be connected to that grace. We can put it out there, grace is good, grace is favor, God's kindness and all that, but the key thing is how do you get that is what really matters. How you connect to that.
And how you connect to that?
Well, I tell you what I did. I accepted Jesus Christ as my personal Savior, but then I surrendered. See, I accepted Him, but I didn't surrender. But when I surrendered, then I said, God, you know, what can I do to please you? And that grace, that favor, that favor became so abundant. All because it was all about pleasing Him.
Well, that's the subject for the week. Grace. You dig what I'm saying? All right, so we're going to end the video today. We're going to end the show today with this subject. And the subject is supporting others, supporting your family. You dig what I'm saying? First of all, I just want to thank all of our family that has been supporting the Personal Touch Show. You dig what I'm saying? Our outside our family that's been supporting, man, because support is everything. You dig what I'm saying? Especially just supporting people in spite of. God supports you in spite of, so why wouldn't you support people in spite of? And support goes a long way from just, just posting somebody's stuff and sharing somebody's stuff. Supporting people can come mentally, supporting people mentally, supporting people there physically. You dig what I'm saying? Supporting people spiritually. You dig what I'm saying? Support is a big thing. I feel like needed in the world now. You dig what I'm saying? Just support all around, and yeah, especially families. You dig what I'm saying? Like, build your family up, support your family all the time the best way you can. I know I can the best way I can. So, support should just be a bigger thing in the world, because people would go farther. The food chain, God already planned this out. So on the food chain, some people not going to support, but support can take things a long way. You dig what I'm saying? And it don't hurt to support nobody. You dig what I'm saying? What you feel about support?
Yeah, support, and the key thing, the most important thing is tap into the source, which is the most important thing that you can get your sources from. Because everything else is resources. So we're focused on the fact of being connected to the source so that you can be a support.
And you done? Oh yeah, I was saying and when you said the source, I know you talking about God, and that's another thing, when you feel like, a lot of people feel like they have to look to other people to support them, and you don't. You know what I'm saying? You can really just support yourself and focus on the support God gives you. You dig what I'm saying? Because that's the most important. You dig what I'm saying? The support that is, like you said, the source is giving. You dig what I'm saying? And don't try to validate yourself through support. You dig what I'm saying? Or thinking, oh, this person gotta support me to do this, or this person gotta support me to think this way. You dig what I'm saying? Support can go a long way, but don't be banking on support. You know what I'm saying? Put the work in yourself. Focus on the support God giving you. You dig what I'm saying? God gonna support you by laying your path down, and how you support yourself is going ahead and laying that pavement down to your path and walking down your path. So the biggest thing with support, you got to know and connect to the source with that support first. Then when you start getting that support and focusing on that support, you'll start focusing on your support for yourself. You dig what I'm saying? Supporting yourself. And then everybody else, it'll fall in line. And also as well, don't try to seek certain people's support as well, because you'll miss the people that support you right in front of your face. You dig what I'm saying? Little or small. People think it got to be a big support thing. Just anybody who even looking at this video for 30 seconds, that's support. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm just a big person on support. You dig what I'm saying? And when you're not getting support from your peers, trust in God, support and trust in yourself, and then put yourself on. You dig what I'm saying? Don't wait for nobody to do what you got to do, which goes back to not being complacent. You dig?
Right.
So, you have anything else to say about support?
Stay connected to the main resource, main source, not the resources.
And I can definitely dig that. If y'all haven't, like I said, please subscribe to the Personal Touch Show, share, comment, and spread out this great message to everybody. Like we said, we appreciate all the support that we've been getting so far on the channel. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, man, peace, love, and go tell your friends and family about the Personal Touch Show.
Keep us going. Keep God's message going. That's the message right there.
And we're gonna leave it at that, man. Peace and love. You dig?